Today we're going to be making Redbud Jelly. It's so easy to make and it's absolutely delicious, so come along and we'll show you how to make it. So Redbud Jelly is made with the blooms from these trees right here. These are Eastern Redbuds. The boys are gonna help me pick some and they are wearing camo because it's turkey hunting season. Anyway, so you just come out here, you can see all of the blooms that they have. So you just pull off the blooms like this and put them right into your jar. And for this recipe, you're gonna need 4 cups. It only takes a couple of minutes to collect 4 cups because these trees are covered in the buds. It's easy. Okay, we got our 4 cups. We're ready to go make our tea out of it. Now bring 3 cups of water to a boil. And it's boiling, so now we can pour in our redbud flowers. And then you're just gonna give it a good mix and incorporate all the flowers, like this. Now you just cover it and let it steep for 24 hours to make that tea. It's been steeping for 8 hours and look at how beautiful this is. It's a beautiful, bright, vibrant purple color. So pretty. Now, ideally you would want to let this steep for 24 hours, but I have to work tomorrow, so I'm gonna go ahead and make it because it has steeped long enough. The color is beautiful, so it'll be all right. The first step is to strain out all the flowers of your tea. So I'm gonna do this by pouring it through a mesh colander with a cheesecloth on top. And this is why I use a cheesecloth, because you can lift it up and you get way more liquid out if you can squeeze it. If I were to just pull it through the mesh colander, so much of the tea would get left behind in all the flowers. But this way, you're extracting all the tea and not wasting anything. How beautiful is that tea? And this won't go to waste either. I'll feed this to my chickens. Now I'm gonna sterilize my jars. I've got them rinsed off. I'm gonna bake them in the oven at 250 for 10 minutes. And I sterilize my lids by putting them in a pot of water and bringing it to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, you can shut it off, you're good to go. And I'm gonna go ahead and heat up my big pot of water so that when we're done getting the jelly ready, we can go ahead and water bath can it. Now we're gonna pour our tea back into our pot. I did rinse this out first because otherwise if you don't, there's always some little fragments of flowers left in there. Now we are officially ready to make the jelly. So we're gonna add our 2 tablespoons of lemon juice to this and our 1 box of sugar gel and bring that to a boil. And make sure that all that fruit pectin is dissolved really well. All right, we've come to a rapid boil. Now we're gonna let it boil for 1 minute. Now we're gonna add in our 2½ cups of sugar. And we are back to a boil again, so we're gonna boil it for 1 more minute and then we're ready to fill our jars. All my jars are filled and look at how beautiful it is. It's always this beautiful, bright red, vibrant color. And sadly though, I noticed when I was filling this one that there's that slight crack there, so this one won't seal. No big deal, I'll just stick that in the fridge and we'll eat that over the next few weeks. But anyway, it looks amazing. We are now ready to put it in our water bath canner. We got them in there, and just as a reminder, if you put them in there and it stops boiling, no big deal. Just make sure it comes back to a boil before you start your timer. We are back to a boil, so now we can set that timer for 5 minutes. While we're waiting for our 5 minutes to be up, I'll just show you a little bit of what's left over in the pot so you can see what it's gonna look like. You can tell that it's very jellified. See the consistency here, and it's that beautiful color. All right, of course I have to do a taste test every time I make anything. Oh my goodness, sweet, kind of grape tasting. Oh, it's just perfect, so good. And our 5 minutes is up. Now we can take them out. And there they are. Absolutely perfect, beautiful jelly. In the sunlight, this stuff looks even brighter. Oh, did you hear that ping? All right, that's it for this video. It really is that easy. Comment below if you have any questions. Otherwise, happy homesteading.